Hey guys, it's nice to be seeing me again, and well, you probably noticed I'm not in my usual recording space. It is because I moved home for the summer. If you saw my other channel, you probably got updates about that. But yeah, I'm at my home. This is my parents' what used to be their bedroom, then it turned into a storage room, and now it's my recording space for the summer. So anyway, to the video. Today, it's not really summer yet, but it's technically my college is out for the summer break, so I'm going to be building a beach house. The different thing about this, though, is I'm going to be building a beach rental. Let's get straight into it. So for those who do not know, in case you're new to The Sims, rentals, to be honest, rentals are kind of the excuse for hotels in The Sims 4. But a vacation rental is pretty self-explanatory. Your sim can go on vacation. Okay, can someone explain to me why this vacation rental literally has, like, no requirements? Because I understand campgrounds, but people kind of need somewhere to sleep. I don't know, man. But I did look up a bunch of photos. I'm trying to go for like a potentially... I'm thinking Floridian or Hawaiian design, because that's what I'm used to. I'm from America, so... But the way I was thinking about it is I wanted to have like a nice kind of like porch area so Sims can like enjoy the sun and have some fun. And then I also wanted to create like a small dock that comes out. It's not going to be a big beach house. It's a relatively small beach house. I guess I got the vibes for it because I was looking at photos online, and also I was playing Hotel Magnate last night on my other YouTube channel. So I guess I just really got the vibes to be like, I want to build a hotel kind of esque place. Too bad you can't do that in The Sims. Thank you, Sims team. It'd be really great if one of these days you actually give us that. I'm not bitter. I am bitter. Because this one photo I saw online, I don't know where the beach house was, but I'm like, ooh, I like that. So I'm like, I should do that. The only issue I have is just like, see, if I put fence here, it will refuse to show up, which I'm surprised is still a thing in The Sims. I'm surprised they haven't addressed that. However, if I put a half wall, it works just fine. So I think that's what we're going to have to go with in order for this whole kind of idea to work. Let's move this down a few. Something I noticed about these homes is that they're very colorful. Like, they have lots of color within them. Like, that's the whole point of a beach house. Like, it's supposed to be kind of these pastel colors. So that's what I think we should go with to make this house kind of pop. There, and see, because we're using the same color of the siding on the roof, it easily blends in, so I don't need to worry about anything about that. I really love these columns from Get Together. I really think we need a base game version of these because they're so simple, so plain. A lot of simmers, I would expect, if these were in base game, would use them because they're so nice and you don't have to worry about them matching anything. See what I mean? Like, they look pretty natural. Now, the big thing that came to mind when I was researching how to build this, how to build like a vacation home, is pastels are kind of a big player in this. So I should figure out what kind of color I should go with. Because there's all kinds. I can go with pink, I can go with yellow, I can go with green. But I want to go with like these ocean view colors. Ooh, blue doesn't actually look that bad. I hope I can have that fence there, because I kind of, you know, to prevent... Okay, I can. I want it to be like just a little fence. Just enough to keep people from, you know, sploosh. Okay, I'm going to install the doors and the windows before we do the floor plan, just so I can get a relatively good idea. See, that doesn't look too bad. Like I said, I want to make sure these private balconies are kind of a thing. Like, I don't want the same room to have them. I kind of want them to be separate, but I do need to figure out the stairs before I do any of that. So let me get those placed in. I wanted to use these modern doors because the sandiness of them brings a little more of that beach vibe into this house. And I think that's something I really want to see. Okay, let's see here. I do want beach vibes. I want this place to feel like a beach, like you're at the beach, because that's the whole point of this place. There, that's a good one. This nice, like, do we have something with like maybe palm leaves on it? I know we have something, like we have this, but it's so... Wait, since when did we get this? There's like versions of it without all the palm leaves on it. Good to know. Because I want something like a little more bright colored when it came to the palm leaves. So I could use that, but it's not exactly what I want. Ooh, that looks better. I kind of like the idea of using some of this wood. That's interesting. I like that. I like having this little like window for the kitchen so people are like, hi, and it's like, hi. I don't know why, it's just cute. It also allows me to get rid of that because now it looks a little more natural with the change between the two. Now, I do believe that basically every rental should have like a little dishwasher. Just because, like, let's face it, this is supposed to be like a joke. I think I'm trying to go far as like, well, it's not even a joke. It's really just like the way I'm trying to convey this is it's supposed to be like someone's Airbnb that you are renting. That's why I think it's the whole idea of rentals in The Sims 4. Even though how much I wish we actually had hotels in The Sims 4. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Sims 4. I think we could easily stuff a bookshelf, like one that's mounted to the wall right here. Just like be some little books that your Sims could read. Now comes the actual like eating area. So I do want to get a giant round table. The only issue is The Sims does not come with very many round tables. So I might have to result in using another pack just so I can simply get the round table that I want. Not one that looks like everything else. Because I'm like, ooh, these wicker rugs. But I'm like, they match everything else. So that's not exactly going to work out. How big is this rug? Too big. I can't shrink it if I have to, but I'm trying to avoid doing that. And I remember from watching Little Simsy that there is a picture from, like, I think it's kids' room stuff that has, like, a beach on it. So it's, like, you know, perfect. Sure, that's not too bad. I do want to put, like, a little coat rack right here. Just to, like, be, like, so you can hang your hats, hang your stuff when you're not at the beach. Oh, this is going to be super important. You're going to need one of those. I should grab that while I'm here. I got it. Just thought of it. Lemonade. All right, so we're going to have 2 rooms right here. One of these we could turn to a sunroom and one to a living room. I have the flooring up there, so that's good. I can't wait to move to the outside. That's going to be really fun to decorate. And then we got the bathroom right here, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's just going to be a basic bathroom. So this room, let's make this into something like kind of like a relaxant room. Like you're just supposed to kick back and like sit back. Do we have like a smaller edition of this retro couch? This retro pack is coming extremely in handy for this. Then we need like a big coffee table, like a big, nice quality coffee table. That's pretty good. That'll work. We'll stick it in the middle of these couches. So that way it looks a little more like it fits in. Get a little plant back there. Again, just to get the vibes. We'll put a fan in here just to, you know, make it look like it's an area to cool off from the hot day. I mean, we do have this painting, but it's kind of obnoxious, so I don't really want to use it in here. I'm not looking for very bright colors. I'm looking for quite a few pastels to make this place look nice. Okay, what else can go in this room? Because this is just a sitting area. It's supposed to be quiet, nice and cozy. Let me think. There we go. This will be our entertainment center. This will be where people or your Sims will just go to like watch TV, play some video games, like, you know, basically a place for your Sims to have fun outside of the beach area. I actually don't think this couch looks half bad in this room. The only thing I probably change is the walls, because the blue, I was vibing with it, but now it's not vibing with the couch. So I gotta figure out how to vibe better with it. What if we did like the sea blue? Ooh. Oh, and then we were stick that behind. Actually, let's stick that instead of behind. Let's stick that right where the TV would go. Yeah, that's perfect. Great, great, great. I believe, yes, there's this from the bookshelves. So I want to use these as like a TV console. There are some fancy lights. I don't know why. I feel like these, I don't use them often, and this just feels like the house I'd use them in. A small plant in the corner. I really would love to squeeze it like in one of these corners, but it's so big. Maybe we could find a smaller one and figure out what to do with that. Oh, there's the boho plants. There's always those. Oh, that one's too small. But that was good thinking, though. There's this plant. Again, too big. And like a small condensed plant, like one that will easily fit. Oh, this will actually work. This is actually perfect. Stick that in right here. They're like a nice little plant. And then I did say I want to get a game console here. Thank goodness Base Game gave us one. So that makes it a whole lot easier to sneak those into homes now. Should I make this house pet friendly? I mean, I can. So maybe that's something we should try. Like we should try and make this to be like a, hey, if you want to, this Sims house is pet friendly. Crystal blue. Perfect. This will be a half bath. Like just toilet, sink, basic. Make sure your Sims can use the potty. Is it weird though that I'm kind of like throwing it into the Sims face? Like, you are at the beach. Do not think you are anywhere else. You are at the beach. I'll keep those. Yeah, pretty basic bathroom. Just, I like including a little bathroom. It's just sometimes a good idea because, let's face it, the Sims are going to have their own bathrooms. That's going to happen. But we should still make sure to provide with them, like some good stuff. We go ahead and throw down this rug. We already used it downstairs, so I can use it again up here. Just to add some like color. And then I always try to stick some things above here on this little wardrobe, just so it doesn't look so empty. Okay. Here comes the hard part, doing the bedrooms. The parents' room is going to be self-explanatory. I want it to be very tropical, very, very tropical. That's what I want. The kids' room, same thing. We're going to go for tropical vibes. Because you need the right color. That's what gets really hard. Do we have any other like beds like this? We do have this one. Ooh. This one's a little better because I like the lattice on it. Ooh, and those beach colors. Yes. Yes. More of that, please. So that way I could throw in these nightstands because I think these nightstands are perfect. There we go. Looking nice, looking nice. And the best part is I can easily shove a little desk in this corner to be like a little place for your Sims to like just write a letter to home about their wondrous vacation that they are having so much fun on. And you know what? Let's add a computer just in case. Just if your Sim needs to contact or do something specific while they're on vacation. It could be a working vacation. Honestly, I don't know why your Sim would want that, but hey, you do you. I don't judge. There we go. That's really nice. Now let's fix up this area because it's a little dark. And first off, the easiest way you can fix that is shove a light in the corner. And then let's throw some plants in because you know me and plants. I would love to eventually make a vacation home where your Sim can like do laundry. That will probably be eventually. This won't be this house, but I'll do that eventually, most likely. I hope so because it's a unique idea that I enjoy. Ooh, if only I could do like a bunk bed. Ooh, genius idea. Something I do wish in this... Oh, wait, you can take your crib here. Never mind. I was about to say, like, I wish I could put a crib somewhere and it could be like, if you need it, you can pull it out. And we actually do have cribs, so I don't need to worry about that. Now, I know kids, and you know you're going to have to deal with a lot of the time the monster under the bed. So I will make sure to take care of that for you guys so that we don't have to worry about that situation. Okay, all I need is just a nightlight. Ooh, these flip-flop lights would be cute to hang in here. Let's hang some of those up. I feel like that'd be adorable. Just to, like, hang in the room. But regardless, I'm still looking for that nightlight. Where's that one I'm thinking about? Here it is. This is the one I was thinking about. Does this qualify as one? Yes. Because the kids need a nightlight. Because otherwise... I don't want your Sims to be up all night worrying about the kid being like, there's a monster in my bedroom. There's no monster in your bedroom, Timmy. There's some blue carpet, so they think they're in the ocean. Cute. Ooh, wait. I know something. We have. We have, where is it? Here it is. Sailboat wall. Perfect for the kiddos. Okay, now for our bathroom. Are Sims going to be able to use that? Because I want to stick in the corner, but I also want to stick these cabinets there. Let me look. Maybe if I do that, then I'll be able to use it. I'm just trying to logically make sure that this will be functional. I might test it just to be safe because there are some things I don't know if they're going to be fully functional, so I want to make sure they are. There we go. Nice little kid's bathroom, nothing crazy. And I know what you're saying. Why do the kids get a balcony and a bigger bedroom? Like, shut up, to be honest. Like, I really think you need to rethink what you're saying because, let's face it, the kids need to have fun too. There, that looks nice. A little balcony for the kids. Just some stuff to do for them. Now for the downstairs, this is going to be probably a lot more designed for the parents, but still, like, kids can hang out here. Throw down some loungers. Like, let's face it, you're going to need those if you're going to be out here. Ooh, that actually looks really nice. Like this little, like, thing covered with a blanket. Throw a little speaker, just so if you want to, you can turn on some music out here. Now let me do some terrain paint and some planting, and I think we'll be done with this wonderful home. And voila! What do you guys think? I got my first ever beach house. Well, technically my second ever, but it actually turned out I like it. I really like it. So please like this video, smart people could say, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I do all kinds of content here, including builds, gameplay, news, and reviews of all the packs. You can see all that in the channel. There's playlists and all that. I post Monday and Friday early in the morning. And if you want other content, head over to my other channel, Garrcall, link down below. It's my main channel with everything that's not Sims related. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!